Hi, we're here today to speak to Mr. Stephen Couch from Northern Motoring Lawyers regarding the subject of drink driving. If a driver is detained at the police station for drink driving offences, what advice would you give them?
Invariably, always take the breath tests, always blow into the intoximeter. Even if you have a valid reason health-wise for not doing so, show that you've tried, because the penalties for failing to provide a specimen are much the same as for driving over the prescribed limit, and if you do blow, you may not be over the limit.
If someone is recorded as over the limit when giving their specimen, is there any defence whatsoever available?
Well, one can always look at the question as to whether the machine is firstly an approved machine and secondly whether it is functioning correctly at the time, and also the question as to whether the operator has operated it correctly.
And what other specimens might be requested?
Well, if for instance the limit in breath is 40 micrograms in 100 millilitres of breath, if one blows between 41 and 50 on the lowest of the two readings, which is always taken, then one is given what is called the blood or urine option. So in other words, another specimen is taken that can be tested to see whether or not you are over the prescribed limit.
Should that option be taken?
It should always be taken because invariably it has to be taken either by a health professional or a doctor who may be some little while away or engaged in other business, which would give the opportunity for the alcohol in the body to drop to below the prescribed limit.
And would the motorist have the choice of whether they gave blood or urine?
No, in the first instance the choice is that of the police officer. However, if in the opinion of the health professional or doctor in the case to give blood would be injurious to the motorist, then urine would be the appropriate sample to be given. One should also always remember that one is given one's own sample of whatever, either blood or urine, and one should take that and send it for independent analysis, as there is a chance it may differ from the specimen retained by the police.
And if the motorist tested positive, how long would they expect to remain at the police station?
Whilst one is in custody at the police station there, one is given periodic breath tests on a handheld device, and the moment one is blown clear, one is released from the police station.